So, Warner Media is showing signs of change. AT&T is the catalytic event here. Unfortunately, we continue to still see some bad programming decisions at the CW. Let's talk about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
I will admit that when the Snyder Cut was teased and then announced by AT&T, I was really excited. Not that I expect the best movie or slash series or whatever it ends up being, I don't expect it to be the best in the world. But I'm excited for myself and I'm excited for the fans. Hundreds of creators ran to their cameras to talk about the victory in the ongoing cultural war that we've been fighting all these years. For most, this news was something to celebrate, a chance to be excited again for a movie, or a series, or again, whatever this ends up being. But the dark side reveal was perfectly timed for a second round of videos. So that was a pretty cool moment. Then those that said this wasn't going to happen lashed out once again. And they attacked fans, and it really wasn't a good look. They couldn't or wouldn't admit that they were wrong about the existence of a Snyder Cut, and they couldn't be excited for something that they had nattered on about for what seems like years. Eventually, a few folks came out and came to their senses, and they made their mea culpas, and they moved on. And yet, to this day, there are still a few who say ridiculous things on a daily basis. But really, that's not what I wanted to talk about here. To me, this might be a turning point. It might be a turning point in media specifically. It might be the opportunity for a big company to right the ship and remove any form of politics from the entertainment that they create. Heck, it could even be a point where the news media actually gets back to just reporting the news. Maybe that's too much to hope for. Anyway, because of the global crisis that we're being brought to our shores by this country called China, we still have to contend with a full crop of shows twisted by this political narrative. Gender and race-bending projects are still moving forward because that's the only thing that they had in production so far, or at least far enough along in the production stages where they could actually produce some content. And this is where we get to CW. CW is a Warner Media network, or at least it is partially. AT&T owns Time Warner now. Will they turn around shows like the new Walker Texas Ranger reboot? I think they're calling it Walker. Will we see that show evolve from kicking a man around for just being a man? Or could it be something more? When I covered this show's announcement a few months ago, I had no hope for its future. I don't expect it to change much, in fact, I don't expect the show's direction to change at all, because I don't think the show's going to last long enough for that to actually happen. Now, of course, they've theoretically paid for a series run, and it could stick around for a season. Maybe they'll right the ship. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, there are also a bunch of backdoor pilots that are spinning off of other CW shows. A prequel to the 100 is in the works right now, along with Green Arrow and the Canaries. That will be, of course, spinning out of the Arrowverse. Now, the prequel for the 100 might work, but to be honest, this isn't a show that I'm even slightly one tiny little bit interested in, so I can't really give you a informed opinion or one that I would think would hold much value. And based on the appearance of Green Arrow and the Canaries in the Crisis of Infinite Suck crossover event that happened for a couple of weeks there on the CW, I feel like we're in for another Batwoman quality show with obvious problems. Rounding out the shows that skipped pilots and went straight to production is the epically bad Superman and Lois. Now, the rumored script details are laden with politics, and of course, that's something we've been trying to run away from for quite a long time. Not to mention, if we get what we got from the crossover of The Infinite Suck, this show will not only be terribly written, it will definitely be man-bashing. And the recent news of the crossover with Batwoman in upcoming episodes, that should tell you all you need to know. If Berlanti continues to run these shows for the DC Universe on CW, on behalf of Warner Media, I have a feeling my optimistic tone on some of these things will wane. Even if AT&T puts the pressure on the movie studios, though, that might help, right? I mean, who really watches the CW shows? 700,000 people? 200,000 people that are actually in the desired demo? I don't know. AT&T likes money. They want their new toy to make money. So you could argue that they saw an opportunity to bolster their HBO Max platform by appearing to cater to the fans, and they took it. It is content that nobody will have fully seen, and retrofitting the Snyder Cut into 6 episodes of television is much cheaper than producing content in a hasty fashion when Hollywood gets back to work. So tell me what you think. Is AT&T going to start driving content in the right direction finally? Or are we going to be getting saddled with more subpar, politically slanted garbage? I'm hoping we get better stuff. Anyway, thanks for coming by and spending some time here today. I know your time is valuable, and I truly appreciate it. And I know that I say that on every video, but it's the truth. So take care of yourself, take care of others, stay healthy, stay safe, wash your hands, have a great day or night wherever you are, and until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.